My name is Mark Westcott, and I've been blessed to be married to my wife Brittany for 16 years, and I have 4 wonderful daughters ages 3 months to 10 years old. My start with the Forge 2717 men's ministry is quite unique, and that Tyson Moody and I are actually neighbors. We both moved into our current houses directly across from each other in January 2020, and for the first 3 years we were typical neighbors with very little conversation. My perspective of Tyson was this big, intimidating wrestler dude. Just before Christmas 2022, I looked out the window and saw Tyson coming across the street with a big smile and a box of chocolates, and I was shocked when he came to our door to give them to us. I remember thinking, this makes no sense. He's hardly talked with us, and when he has talked with us, he would seem uninterested, and he would walk away, leaving us to talk with his wife. So when he came to visit with chocolates, I couldn't comprehend what his motive was. I recall saying to my wife that this gesture is what we should be doing as Christians, showing random acts of kindness when there is nothing in it for us, not the other way around. This really bothered me and stayed on my mind until a few weeks later when I caught Tyson at the mailbox and expressed how kind that was of him to do that. Then I asked him why he chose to do that, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear how he had given his life to the Lord in the past year and had recently completed an Alpha course with his church. He then went on to tell me how he just started a small workout and Bible study with 3 other guys from his church Alpha group, and he invited me to join them on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. Now, being Tyson's neighbor for 3 years to this point, I was immediately intimidated of the prospect of working out with this dude. I've seen him mowing the lawn with his shirt off, and I've seen him holding wrestling classes with lots of crazy looking physical activities, yelling and screaming. Just crazy. I weighed 212 pounds. I was constantly out of breath when playing with my kids, and I hadn't worked out in years. I reluctantly told him I would try it out for 1 week, and I even added how I might bring some value as I had been a Christian for a long time. Well, the first week went by, and I remember watching the guys. They drove in and walked to a shop. My wife asked me if I was going to go, and I made an excuse about how I was too tired. But truthfully, I was afraid. This was way out of my comfort zone, and I was afraid to go work out with these guys. The second week came, and I watched from the window again, and my wife told me I should do it. And I said she was right. I told Tyson I would try it out, and I said I'll go do it and be a man of my word. And I would do it once and that would be it. But little did I know how much that walk across the street would impact my life from that point on. At that point, we were active church members, our kids were attending a Christian school, our family believed in praying and reading the Bible, and following God's commands. We spoke Jesus in our house. From the outside in, you could say we were living a good Christian life. But we had holes. I had holes that through Forge were revealed to me, and through this ministry, I developed a new fire and a new passion to have a stronger relationship with God. I'll never forget that first night. I remember we were doing a circuit, and I was doing mountain climbers, slipping and sliding in a puddle of sweat. And I was dying physically, and as I'm doing these mountain climbers, Tyson is on the other side of the shop, and he's just yelling how Christians don't read their Bible. He said there's absolutely no excuse for Christians to not read their Bible every single day. And I remember being on the ground in that puddle of sweat and thinking, I can't argue with that. The Holy Spirit moved in me that night, and I look forward to coming back each and every week. I didn't want to miss it. It was the start of a new transformation for me. I came to the realization I was, and at times still struggle with being a workaholic. And when work was busy, my devotion and prayer life were the first things to go. I wasn't feeding myself consistently spiritually. How could I leave my family long-term spiritually? It's been 2.5 years. I lost over 40 pounds, and I'm in much better shape physically. But it's the spiritual improvements that are the real gains. It wasn't overnight, and I am constantly learning and growing. Still, through time, I developed a consistent prayer and devotional life, which has led to a stronger relationship with God. Also, I've been blessed to have the opportunity to disciple others. which is something I would have never been open to doing if it wasn't for this ministry. Tyson's gift of the box of chocolates and an invitation to join his small accountability group 2.5 years ago changed my lifestyle to center on God, and through this time, I have seen so many guys from all different backgrounds, all different ages, be impacted by this ministry and give their hearts to God. I encourage all men to join us. Don't let fear, intimidation, busy schedules, or anything else get in the way of trying out this ministry and seeing firsthand how God will move in your life.